one with your child, and your connection with your child is not something which is written in a book. It is a heart-to-heart connection. Automatically, you know how to take care of the child. All these things that what shoulds and should nots, what people talk about, we have to learn to discern and draw a boundary, because only that much choice we have. We cannot tell somebody else, oh, don't give me advice. People will still talk. But if we have inner discernment, what I need to take in, what I don't need to take in, and you are evolving with your child, it's a natural process.
I want to share a quote by Osho now on parenting. So what he says is that to be a parent is a great art. To give birth to children is nothing. Any animal can do it. It is natural, biological, instinctive process. To give birth to a child is nothing great. It is nothing special. It is very ordinary. But to be a parent is something extraordinary. Very few people are really capable of being parents. And the criteria is that the real parents will give freedom. They will not impose themselves upon the child. They will not encroach upon his space. From the very beginning, their effort will be to help the child be himself or herself. They are to support, they are to strengthen, they are there to nourish, but not to impose their ideas, not to give the shoulds and should nots. They are not here to create slaves. And here, like, I think even in our relationship, as our relationship has evolved, I think the biggest blessing has been that you always gave me the freedom, even the freedom to make mistakes when I had to make mistakes. So I know when I was in uni and I would get drunk, you would be the first person I'd call when I felt really bad about something I did. And I think, like, when I look at motherhood, like, that's the kind of mother I want to be. Like, you were always a friend for me. You gave me the freedom to even do things which you felt were not right. Like, I remember I was madly in love with this person, and he was going to leave the country after 10 days, and we had a very on and off relationship where he was commitment phobic, and he invited me for a holiday for 10 days. And I was like, should I go or should I not? Because he's gone forever after 10 days. And you told me, go for it, live it, and you will know either way whether it's for you or not for you.
Yes, like Osho again, you know. I felt your dilemma, and then I felt, why be half? Go live it fully. What happens? Just be there in that moment, and nobody knows about future anyways. So Osho is my guideline again. You can see, you have tasted the pudding. You know, my motherhood before Osho and after Osho. You know how things are evolving and how things are so beautiful. Yes, Osho has been guiding at every step of my life, and I'm happy. Yes, that we are
on this
living
path
his dream.
together.
Actually,
Yeah.
he said, I leave you my dream, and I feel we are living Osho's dream.
Yeah, and I feel like one of the most special things has been that we walk this path together, that
Yes.
we have a connection where we can, like, I think there's nothing hidden.
Yes.
And you're the only person with whom there's nothing hidden, and also the only person I can share everything with, and the only person who has never told me, like, what to do and what not to do after, we deepened in our connection. You gave me advice, but you said, do what you think is right. The end decision is always yours.
Always yours. And it's such a joy to be able to share this intimate space with you, like where we can connect from the heart and we can just be who we are. We don't have to pretend to be who we are not. And still be accepted and loved and not judged, and holding hands together. Yes, it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful life. And I'm so, so, so grateful to existence to have this connection with you. Yes.
I am so grateful too. And I think the other thing which I wanted to talk about was celebration. Osho's message was always a lot about celebration. And I feel like we have celebrated so much together. We've gone to so many times we've gone clubbing together. And I've had the most amount of fun when I've gone out and partied with you.
Yes.
And we still do it. And
we still do it, yes. And the art of celebration Osho has taught to bring celebration into each day, no matter whether we are traveling or what we are doing, we are celebrating and doing all our funny things like funky things also, and wild and wise things too.
Yeah,
Yes, so it has been a beautiful, beautiful journey together.
yeah.
Continuing, yes,
Just last weekend we went for a concert together, yeah, down south in Sri Lanka, and I had so much fun. I had such a blast, and it's just, yeah, it was just so beautiful to be able to like celebrate together and to have this connection, which
yes,
is more of a friendship and a sisterhood, and it just keeps evolving,
so
keeps
grateful.
going, and really, like, even my message of sharing this story today is that it can be done. Like if we have built such a strong sisterhood, being a mother and daughter raised in a very traditional way, but choosing to go deeper, choosing to work on ourselves, choosing to support each other, you can do it too. Yeah. Thank you, everyone, for being part of this conversation. I hope it made you think, gave you a fresh perspective, made you ponder, and we will see you in the next conversation. So we are really excited to announce that we will be hosting a women's retreat in Sri Lanka in October 2023, where we will really be going deeper into some of the things we spoke about, going deeper into our journey with ourselves, and really looking forward to seeing you there.